Welcome back to Unstable. My name is Jeff, aka Big Stack. Here, always humble and ever-present co-host of the show. With me, as always, is Justin over at Kingmaker Sports. How are you doing, man?
Oh, tell him. You got to tell him. I can't hold it in much longer.
We'll get to it, man.
Oh!
There's a blockbuster trade that we obviously have to talk about, and we can talk about the Steelers after. First, we're going to do the quick intros real quick. Obviously, I'm Jeff. That's Justin. Head over to Kingmaker Sports, coming to you just before game day every Sunday, so you can help set your lineups. Need a little help, you can always ask your questions. You can do it here too. You can ask questions here. That's great. You can always check out this AFC South show. We did one last night, which is why we're not going to cover too much of the Steelers, because I kind of already did it yesterday, so you can check that out. But yeah, man, it's Chris Ballard. Typically sits on his hands. And
Bargain bin Ballard, isn't that what everybody calls him?
Bargain bin Ballard. And, this offseason, he hit up Ward. He got Bynum. I love the pickups. And I honestly didn't know if a trade was going to come. I really thought that they would be targeting like Max Crosby, maybe Hendrickson. Because even on our show where we had JJ Stankovitz, corners don't get traded during the season. It's just something that doesn't really happen. Well, it happened. And the Colts, I don't care the price tag. I really don't. They went out and got Sauce Gardner from the Jets. And it was a much-needed move, something that needed to happen. And
they didn't just get a corner, bro. They got the corner. Yeah.
I love it. And Sauce Gardner's got to be coming in happy. I mean, his team started 1-7. Now he's on a 7-2. Staring down the barrel of a playoff team that's clearly looking to make a push. So, he's got to be excited. I know I am. He
went to sleep 1-7, woke up 7-2.
Yeah, exactly. That's quite the change, man. And now we've got like I said, he went out and got Ward during the offseason, who's been phenomenal when he's been playing. Unfortunately, concussions. Something that wasn't even in his control, took him out the last few games, and he'll be back for the Chiefs. Now you add Sauce Gardner to this mix. You've got Kenny Moore, who was already one of the best slot corners in the game.
Oh,
Ward was playing like one of the best corners when he was on the field. Sauce Gardner already has proven what he can do. What was once a weak point of this team, if this core can stay healthy, easily becomes one of the best secondaries in the NFL. So and they already had one of the best front lines in the NFL with Buckner, Grove, Latu. I mean, Latu had 2.5 sacks. You could call it.
He's been having a good year.
He's been having a good year. Man, the Sauce Gardner thing is just holy shit. Like, who do you throw to at this point? Oh, one guy's locked down with Ward, one guy's locked down with Gardner. We'll throw it up the top. Oh, there's Kenny Moore.
Oh, they're sad.
Like, this frees up people like Zaire to just do what they do best, and that's go after the ball, go after the runner, go after the quarterback. This helps out that secondary. I think we're going to start piling up some sacks, man.
Yeah, dude. Look at these numbers right here. If you look at these numbers since he's entered the league, first, like he's been the best corner since he entered the league.
Crazy.
Like, that's insane.
I'm ecstatic. I mean, obviously, knock on wood, injuries can derail this. The trade was worth it. Even if this doesn't pan out, I'm not going to criticize this trade at all. It was an obvious.
You went out and got the number one player at that position, an All-Pro. I don't know how you can be mad at that.
I mean, unfortunately, I don't have the money to throw an actual parade. If I did, we'd be throwing one in Houston. I don't give a shit. It'd just be the two of us, and I'd throw that parade for Sauce Gardner.
There's no two happier people in Houston area right now than Jeff and I.
Last time I get to see I'll be skipping all of my draft episodes. I mean, this is a team that was clearly, 7-2. They're sitting atop the AFC South. Yeah, they just got thumped in Pittsburgh. And like the title of our episode says, I think that was the wake-up call that Chris Ballard needed. They restructured some contracts, they cleared up some cap space, and it was to prepare for a move like this. It was expensive, and that's what a premier corner is going to cost you. It cost them 2 firsts, but hey, they're going to be late first.
Yes, and that's the thing. You can't look at it as 2 firsts. You got to look at it as like a real early second for both years, because Sauce immediately bumps you up for your chances to win the Super Bowl or be like that 30, 31, 32 pick, somewhere in that range. I mean, I had something queued up, but it was like, it wasn't very PG. It was pretty much like Carly Ursay, a picture of Carly Ursay. It says F them picks, as we've seen Sean McVay do in the past. So I found something a little more appropriate. It's Carly just going all in, baby.
But you have to, man. I mean, with the way that this team is playing, and again, yes, they did struggle in Pittsburgh. You got to give props to Pittsburgh. I mean, they did what they had to do. The Colts played into the hand of the Steelers. I was not happy with the play calling, especially in the first half. The entire time, it's a 1-possession game, tie game. Pittsburgh gets a lead. It was never out of reach, and he just completely abandoned what's been working to this point. Aside from that, I think the defense did play really well. They played well enough to keep the Colts in it. It was a rare mistake from Josh Downs. It was a rare outing for that line where they couldn't do anything. Every team this year has had a shit game, and we just had ours. There's absolutely no reason to press the panic button. Yeah. And if the Colts were pressing the panic button, they're not making this trade.
But you and I have said since this whole thing started, there's going to be a week where the wheels just fall off, and it's like they're going to have that week where nothing goes right. And this just happened to be that week against – we didn't project it to be the Steelers, but if it was going to be anybody, it would at least be Aaron Rodgers, who has seen everything anybody's ever thrown at him, and the most tenured coach in sports, I think. Not just football, but in sports.
But it's not like that Pittsburgh offense was really moving the ball.
They
really weren't.
No, I mean, the Colts just weren't doing well.
They weren't doing well. Like they went 3 and out on their first drive. They elected to receive. They went 3 and out. The Colts marched right down the field, got that touchdown. They held them to another 3 and out. They punted, and that's kind of where those wheels started to fall off. You know, Josh Downs. But hey, the defense kept them out of the end zone when they had the ball at the 13. And then it was like they had a really good play to Alec Pierce, who's really starting to look like a 1 to me. He's catching everything. He's a deep ball threat. He's doing the underneath stuff. Yeah. I'm really liking what Pierce is doing. But
with the details of this trade, like at the bottom, it's Adonai Mitchell was part of that. 2 firsts and Adonai Mitchell. So with that, Alec Pierce is getting extended, and I believe Daniel Jones is getting extended. Like they're full. They're all in on this. Yeah. So, but Adonai Mitchell, you said like the writing's on the walls, like he's done. Yeah. And sure enough, like here was the first opportunity. Here, take Adonai Mitchell.
Yeah. And I'm not even going to say that either team got fleeced in that trade. Both teams got what they needed. The Colts obviously got like top tier corner, exactly what they needed to play opposite of Ward. So they solidified that secondary, which was the weakest point of this team, and it's now a strength of this team. Again, injuries can happen, knock on wood, but they did what they needed to do. And the Jets obviously are competitive. They're one of the worst teams in the NFL right now. It's clear what they're doing. Like they unloaded a contract, they got first out of it. They can both teams.
And they didn't just get rid. Like their team is their defense is empty. They got Quinnen Williams. They sent him to the Cowboys for a first.
Yeah.
So Jerry, you're not looking that great, bro. Still, like you got Quinnen Williams and like give me Micah Parsons over anything that you got today. But anyways, the Jets. Yeah, you're right. The Jets are just unloading. They see it. Yeah. The only one person that they said was untouchable was Garrett Wilson. And Breece Hall today. Dude, I was looking at some of his tweets and stuff like that. He was literally like he wanted out so bad. every time somebody got traded out, he had the little eye emoji.
And where am I going?
Yeah, exactly. So I feel bad for Breece Hall, man, because apparently the Chiefs offered them a third round pick or fourth round pick, one of the two, for Breece Hall, which is where like we were talking about on Kingmaker Sports. Like that would have been a great spot for him. Yeah, that would have made the Chiefs nasty, though. I think the league should have vetoed that. Like, nah, you can't get an elite running back. You can't do that.
Yeah, it's not fair, man. But no, this really makes the Colts a lot different. It really reshapes this because, as we know, a good front can help a bad secondary, and a great secondary can help a mid front. And we don't have a mid front. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that when all you have is a front, they can struggle because no matter what happens, there's a guy wide open in the field. We've seen it every single game. There's a guy wide open. It's like, and we've got black men or whatever on coverage, and they've done as well as they could do. I mean, you were a third, fourth, fifth string corner, and now you're the two. You're the one. That's a lot to ask. And they played admirably. They never gave up on a play, but it was clear there's a sharp drop off after, Ward and Jalen Jones. So it's just it had to happen. So this really good secondary, the quarterback's not going to have that first read like that.
Bro, I'm really more like licking my chops to see what next year's secondary looks like with a returning Justin Wally who looks so good. Another year of Hunter Wohler learning the Lou Anarumo defense, our rookie we got out of Wisconsin, some people may not know of, but who's going to be playing a dangerous hybrid position. So I'm really, really interested to see like this.
I don't care about
next year.
I don't care.
No, I get it. No, this is like we're focusing this year because Lou Anarumo's doing everything that he can do with what he has. And like we've talked about plenty of times, he's not using them like as a corner. He's not using them as a safety. He's using them as an athlete on the field, which is, man, we just got another premier athlete.
I'm stoked. And, we had in the comments here, there's a little while up, but Colts Steelers right now. Oh, here we go. First game as a Colts going to be in Berlin. So I'm always up. Like I'm up at like 6 a.m. every damn day, just, routine. So
sounds like it sucks.
Definitely, it does suck. Yeah, I got to get the kid on the bus by like 6:22 or something stupid. So, but yeah, I'll definitely be up to watch that game in Berlin, and I'm so excited that they made this move. This is not something that typical Ballard does, and to actually see, I thought it was bullshit. Like I thought it was like, those fake reports, whatever. And then I'm like, they act like, and then when I saw it official on the Colts page, like, hey, we got Sauce. This is what we gave. Like, all right.
Yeah.
Chips all in, baby. I get it.
Honestly, if for Sauce Gardner, I wouldn't have cared what they gave up. Like, because I was expecting like a first plus like a big time player. But when they said 2 firsts, like I'm okay with that. And I'll tell you why. Because like if we sit here and we dogged on Jerry Jones for saying, oh, well, what this first could become when he gave away an all-pro, the best at his position, Micah Parsons. We know what Sauce Gardner is. We don't know what either one of those first round picks are going to be. So like, bro, give me Sauce Gardner. Give me that sauce, baby.
Yeah. And it's like when we traded our first for Buckner. We know what we're getting with Buckner.
Yes.
It's that Family Guy joke of, well, the boat could be a boat, but the box could be anything. We got the boat.
Right.
We traded the box for the boat.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah, but we came into this hot, man.
Did you see that that Josh Downs gave up his number 1 jersey to Sauce Gardner? So Josh Downs will now be wearing number 2, and Sauce Gardner will be wearing a number 1. So if you have a Josh Downs jersey, just get you a patch that just says Gardner on it.
Hey, who cares? Now you can support both Josh Downs and Sauce Gardner.
Just put the nameplate underneath, like Downs Gardner.
Above it, and then put Gardner Downs.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, but you know what? They're going to start. It's around the holiday time. They had a shitload of Josh Downs jersey number 1s. They're going to be cheap. Just saying. They want to unload it.
I bet you there's people around Indianapolis that will like rip off the Downs patch and make you a Gardner patch. So like if you already had the Downs jersey, look, $20-$30, boom, you got a Gardner jersey now.
Or maybe those Downs jerseys with the one on it'll be worth some money.
Maybe. Hey, there you go.
On the road.
As long as he can stop muffing punts.
Hey, you know what? He used to be our punt returner, and I think he just had a brain fart is really what it looked like. Like he kind of had that last hesitation, like, oh, I should catch it. Oh, no, I shouldn't. He didn't get out of the way in time. It looks
so, but the thing is anybody who's ever played football, they understand, like, yes, okay, one, you're trying to psych them out, but usually if you do that, that means it's going to be a long punt, and you're trying to get in front of it and make it look like you're going to catch it here, even though it's back there. But this wasn't the situation. The situation here was Downs was actually by the ball, and he was just like, oh, I'm going to go around there. Hey, Josh Downs, the ball's not round, bro. It's ovular. So
get out of the way.
Yeah, you holler, Peter, and you get out of the way because the football always takes a crazy bounce. You ever watch an onside kick? That's the point.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think he just kind of had a break because he was kind of catching it and then kind of didn't. Like he was just weird limbo, like he couldn't make up his mind at the last second.
Right. He was like, okay, I'm away, and it hit him in the chest, and it's like, oh no.
Oh no. Hey, and you know what? The defense held up. That's all I'm saying. Look, the wheels did it looked bad. Like the game was not a well played offensive game. It wasn't. I'm not trying.
O-line looked weird. They looked off.
They didn't look good. They got pushed around. And a couple of those picks weren't even really on Jones. Like, I think two of his picks got tipped.
So here's the thing: how the defense was getting to Daniel Jones is 6 QB hits, 5 sacks. Okay, he had 9 coming into this game for the season. He got 5 in one day in one game, but 13 of his passes were deflected. So yes, you are 100%. Like, not all those were because they were not accurate or not thrown well. They were just tipped, man. Like, I remember seeing Cam Hayward tip a real good one to lead to an interception.
Yeah, I think they had 1 or 2 of those interceptions from a tip.
Yeah,
like they just tipped it up, like it's.
They ended up getting 3 picks on them today.
And all I'm saying is I'm still really bitter at TJ Watt because he played Cincinnati and I took the over on 4 tackles. I know a lot of people out there did. This motherfucker got 1 in that game against Cincinnati, like the worst offensive line, and he got 1 tackle. He decided to show up in Pittsburgh Sunday.
Because he's been kind of like off the radar this whole season, and now it's like, dang, where did this come from? It's like him and Hayward.
Now you want to
Hayward woke up.
No, I mean he got a strip sack in there, and that wasn't on Jones. I mean he just beat his guy. It's really all it is. And,
I mean, TJ Watt is one of the best in the game still. Yeah. Like, if you're building a franchise, that's a guy you want to go after.
Yeah. So it is what it is. You know, they lost this game, and I think adding someone like just imagine Sauce Gardner in this game against Pittsburgh. That would have helped that front so much more get after Aaron Rodgers. Like, it was just a bad game.
If you were worried about the Colts secondary before, bro, now you're having nightmares because you're like, bam, they're locked down on the slot, and our alpha is being shadowed by the best corner in the league.
And another one of the best corners is going to be on your 2. So it's just, what do you really do here? I mean, they're going to get beat. I mean, every corner gets beat, every now and then. But Ward, we never heard his name called during the games, and that's exactly what you want out of a corner.
Yeah.
A lot of games, you don't hear Sauce Gardner's name because that's what you want out of a corner. What are they going to do? Are they going to run the ball at Grover and Buckner all game? Good luck. I don't know. I don't know what you do against a corner tandem like this.
I mean, it's a them problem, not a us problem. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Problem to have. Yeah.
So I wonder how much of this had to do with, like, Samson Ebukam being out, and then Jalen Jones was questionable, and Grover Stewart was questionable, and like how much maybe were they playing through injury, just kind of toughing it out, and it didn't, because you're not 100%. So maybe it's like, hey, look, guys, if you're not 100%, then you need to not Like, especially going against Aaron Rodgers and Mike Tomlin, like, you need to tell us so we can get somebody who is 100%.
Yeah.
But I think, didn't Jalen Jones get hurt again?
Probably.
Because he just got through being hurt.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me I didn't hear anything in the game. Like, it wouldn't surprise me, though.
No.
But, I mean, this game against – I mean, we're not doing a preview episode, but we have Berlin against the Falcons, who are very much – we don't know who's going to show up or what version of Atlanta is going to show up. I love Bijan. I think he's a great back. I really still like Kyle Pitts. I don't think they know how to use him at all, but
they don't.
And their defense is sometimes good and sometimes awful. You just don't know what Falcons team is going to show up. But I'm very, very. I can't wait to see. I don't know. You think he's going to play Sunday, Sauce? I mean, he'll have less than a week.
I think they're going to ease him in. With it being the Falcons, so the Falcons offense is really good, but this is going to be interesting to see how they're going to do. I think even without Sauce Gardner, I still favor the Colts defense. But even with half Sauce Gardner there, if it's just like, hey, go lock down Drake London, if it's just as simple as that.
He can do that.
Yeah, just say, here, shadow Drake London and call it good. And then everybody else will adjust from that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's that good of a corner. You could just say, here, you do that, and like we'll do the rest of this, and then you can get your team leader out there, in Kenny Moore the second, and just say, hey, on this one, do this, look for that, and then boom, leave it alone, and then he knows what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I expect to see him out there a good chunk. I mean, I feel like he's one of those plug and play. He'll know what to do. I mean, It's not like he's coming off of IR. He's not coming off. I mean, he's played the season already with the Jet. Like, he's not new to this.
Well, they're going to be out of the country for, like, most of the week anyway. So all he's going to be doing is playbook, getting with Lou Anarumo, getting with his DB's coach, getting with Kenny Moore, getting with his Zaire, and getting with Buck, and being like, hey, like, let's get up to speed. So he's pretty much going to school right now. Well, I mean, not right now. He's moving into his apartment right now, but like he's going to school. As soon as they get into Berlin, like he's learning it. I have all the faith in Lou Anarumo right now because he's earned that for me right now. Whereas we were very skeptical, but looking back, it wasn't Lou Anarumo's fault in Cincinnati. It was the Bengals 100%. So
yeah, their defense is terrible. Just they have Hendrickson and that.
They're terrible.
It's terrible.
As old Charles Barkley.
I'm the Colts are not historically known for having great corner play. I mean, we had like Vontae Davis for a little while who was good. But it's just you can't really name too many Colts. I mean, we had safeties, we had linebackers, but like corners, the Colts have never been really great at that position. We've had serviceable ones.
We are now.
This is far and away, like, I mean, Kenny Moore has been really good for a long time. He's been our slot corner. But we haven't had
a pure corner? Yeah, this is the best pure corner that we've ever had. 100%, yeah.
Him and Ward, man, that'll be fun to watch. And I think that front seven of the Colts is going to feast with the two of them on the field. All I'm saying is, Patrick Mahomes, good luck, buddy. Because Ward comes back against the Chiefs. That's all I'm saying.
Perfect timing.
It'll be a fun game.
Perfect
It'll be a fun game. I think that's why they shut him down. Like, concussions don't normally warrant a 4-week visit to the IR. I think that's why they did it. They're like, hey, if we can go even just 2-2 in these next 4 games, 3-1 is more of what it's looking like now. And then we get you back against the Chiefs, and then we just pulled the trigger on Sauce Gardner. Oh.
Yeah,
perfect.
Everybody's got lots of reasons to be happy today. Going forward. Oh, yeah. This is a great day. Great day.
I do think that you don't want to lose. I do think though if the Colts had beaten Pittsburgh, I don't know if they do this trade. You know what I mean? Like if they go
thinking like, oh, we're good.
8-1, we're good. Like we don't need to I think that this was a clear, like, okay, we do need to make some kind of move here. Let's just do it. Fuck it. Forget them picks.
Yeah.
We're gonna go out and get a premier corner.
Yeah, I mean, look at this right here, dude.
Love it.
Like, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe maybe not the Jonathan Edwards thing, but we know Ward's going to be coming back on that.
Yeah.
But, bro,
even if it's not Edwards and it's Jalen Jones,
we're okay.
And that just means depth. Like now we've got Jalen Jones sitting on the bench, like not really sitting on that. I'm sure he'll spot play stuff like that, but
but that's pretty good depth though, dude.
Yeah. So I'm very happy with this move. I do think both teams came out of this winners. Like obviously with the Cowboys trade, the Cowboys came out of that losers. Like hands down losers.
Like with egg on their face, look like idiots. But
yeah.
So with Sauce Gardner coming to town, he reunites with a college teammate. Mr. Alec Pierce.
Mr. Alec Pierce.
Yeah. So maybe that's why Alec Pierce is so good, man, because look who we got to go against in practice every day.
He had to go against Gardner every day.
Yeah. So now you're gonna get the boys back. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So just in time for Alec to get paid.
Yeah. And like I said, we gotta do a little talk about Alec Pierce. I like Pittman. I haven't really ever seen him as a true number one. Like he's a dog. Like he's a tough guy. Like he'll fight for the yards. Like I'm not at all saying this is a bad thing against Pittman. Alec Pierce to me is really starting to look like a one. Like I said that when they drafted him, size, speed. He's got all the athletic attributes that you want in a one. Obviously, that Matt Ryan year, no one was going to look good. He did have drops too, where he should have caught. Second year, he really came on. But man, this year, but it was really all deep passes last year.
Yeah.
And now he's really able to show that he can run the routes. He can beat a corner. Mm-hmm. He can make the contested catches. And he's still that deep ball threat.
Well, we were playing from behind pretty much all year last year, so he had to throw it deep. So poor guy, that's all he could do,
That's true.
But I don't really see this offense needing an alpha, though. The way it's been going, looking at the pass distribution and the target distribution, I don't think this offense is suited for an alpha.
No, and I'm not saying that that's what I want. I'm just saying he's showing that if Pittman goes down, which knock on wood, we'll be just fine. Like he's showing that he can handle that. Because he's gotten really reliable. Like I was really nervous when they throw it to Pierce. Like, oh, is he going to catch this one? And now you don't have that concern. Like he's looking like one of a top guy in the offense, and I'm so glad they didn't trade him.
Yeah, like a true deep threat. Just that go ball and that just go up and get that jump ball, man. Like that's definitely Alec Pierce for sure. So you love to see that. So if we extend him and give him like a 3-year, 3-4-year deal or whatever, I'm okay with that. Because he's not going to demand like crazy money though. That's the thing. So that's good. Is that he's not going to demand a lot of money.
I think the Colts are sitting really good. I do think that Pittsburgh did help the Colts. I really do. I don't know who I know that there was trade rumors of the Colts were targeting a different corner. I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was Bargain Bin Ballard, Ben Hunting, and they were just nah, let's just throw in the first and go get guys. There was a rumor that they were looking at somebody else. The deal fell through, so they just fired off everything to Sauce Gardner, and I'm happy. I'm happy with the result. Whoever denied us in the first place, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who it was, but there aren't too many better than him. So
Well, sources close to the team were saying that the team was on the phone all day, trying to get deals done, and Trey Hendrickson was one of those players that they were looking at. But the Bengals, they were wanting – I mean, obviously Trey Hendrickson's good. Look, I'm not saying that he wouldn't have been worth a first or anything like that because he would have. But especially to get somebody that's a known talent, but I mean, this kind of worked out though, because we already have a little depth on a defensive line and our edge. Now, look, Trey Hendricks is better than Latu. He's better than any edge we got. But I think this kind of worked out, man, because your secondary, just like J.J. Stankovic said on the show, there's a reason you never see cornerbacks traded midseason because they're such valuable commodities.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, the Jets got value out of them. I mean, they got what they needed to rebuild. Now, are they going to actually cash in on it? It's the Jets. Probably not. They've been a rebuild for 50 years. But
they haven't done anything since Joe Namath.
But so, and like I said, these are going to be, if the Colts go to the playoffs, it's going to be a late round pick. And most of this core is probably going to be here again next year. So I would assume that next pick is going to be a late round 2. So it's just, I mean, yeah, you want first round picks. There's no real reason for us to watch the draft in the first night. I'll be there, but we're not going to have a pick. So but I don't care.
Bro, he could trade back. He could trade back in. You never know.
They could, but they could just announce, hey, the Colts picked Sauce Gardner, and this is what they did for their first. Yeah. And I'll be happy with that announcement.
Oh, they'll be talking. As soon as the Jets are up to pick, I'm like, yeah, we got Sauce Gardner. Woo!
Yeah. I don't care who you take. You're gonna fuck it up anyway, Jeff. Jeez. No, I'm very happy with it. And again, everybody wants first round picks, but Chris Ballard has been so good at finding talent late in drafts that it doesn't. It's not. They're very valuable picks, but
very good in the draft. Which was weird to see from all those bad years of Ryan Grigson.
Yeah, like it's relieving, and I like also that he does move on, because Grigson did not move on from his mistakes. They stuck around.
He refused to accept defeat.
Ballard's mistakes don't stick around. Like this last draft, it wasn't one of his better ones. Already got rid of Adonai Mitchell. Got Sauce Gardner out of it. Already got rid of, I think it was the 3rd, 4th, and 5th round picks that he had. Didn't even make it to the practice squad. He didn't dwell on the bad picks.
No.
And that's one thing that I commend, that it's not like this ego trip where, I picked him, he has to be on this team. Hey, he's not the best. Bye. And I can appreciate that. He doesn't dwell on bad picks. A lot of these teams could learn from that. But everybody on this offense except Daniel Jones were all drafted and grown by the Colts.
Yep.
And now we're finally seeing that vision come to life. It took longer than we wanted it to. But I mean, I feel like we're finally reaping the benefits of what Ballard has been doing the last several years. And now he's finally swinging for the fences on this defense and bringing in a lot of really good talent this year. So, man, I'm just excited to see where the season goes.
Yeah, this is phenomenal. So with we got 27 in the chat right now. So check this out. So if you see at the bottom, okay, if you subscribe, then you'll be entered to win a free Colts jersey. Once we get to 100 subscribers, the channel's been kind of hitting kind of a plateau right now. So we're going to go ahead and do a Colts giveaway. Heck, we might do a Sauce Gardner jersey now. I mean, why not? We got some pretty good options to pick from.
It might be a Jets Sauce Gardner, but no.
Yeah. It's the Jets one. Yeah, get that on discount. Bargain bin Ballard's going to give me one. No, that's funny, Jeff. No, so I figured it's going to be like one of the big ones, right? So obviously the Sauce Gardner is an option. Jonathan Taylor, Daniel Jones, since he's like an MVP candidate almost. Michael Pittman Jr., Tyler Warren, the big names, Buckner, things like that. So we'll decide that on here. Of course, whenever we draw the winner, we'll get your size and address and all stuff like that. And heck, man, I may just get it online, just send it straight to you. Just say, hey, which player do you want? may do something like that. So, but you can't win the jersey if you're not a subscriber. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can get you a free jersey, man. Even if you're not a Colts fan, like how clean would it be to have a Jonathan Taylor jersey up on your wall? Like, because if you're a fantasy football player, bro, Jonathan Taylor, he's the best running back in football.
Mm-hmm.
So,
man, I'm just saying, in our league, I've got Bijan and Jonathan Taylor. I don't know how I pulled that out of my ass, but I got Bijan on Jonathan Taylor. Oh,
I don't understand
it. This last week, I started Caleb Williams too.
It worked out. Hey, I did on Kingmaker Sports though. I did call Colson Loveland, so that worked out.
Yeah,
it just seemed like it was the right thing for him. But still, like, I'll take Tyler Warren all day, every day. So thank you, Chicago, for taking Colson Loveland and letting Tyler Warren fall to us. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for Sunday. I came in this season. I say this every game. I'll eat the crow. I'll say, hey, I thought the Colts were going to be Dookie Water, and I'm so happy to be proven wrong. And even in a game where they looked their worst, they still only lost by 7. So that's promising. They should have lost this game by a lot more. So I'm excited.
I think
this
is a bad game
to get Sauce Gardner. So I'm appreciative, I guess, of the Steelers. Hey, sometimes you need to get smacked in the face to wake up. And so I hope that this is definitely not, hey, no one in Indianapolis is in panic mode. Steelers always play hard. Tomlin's a great coach. As much as I hate the Steelers, but they're a good team. They have been for a long time under Tomlin. So I'm not at all like, oh my God, we just lost to the Jets. Oh my, we lost to the Titans. Like I'm not in panic mode. They're a good team. They're a good coach team, and that defense showed up. So I'm okay with this loss. And hey, coming out of the weekend, it's weird that we're this excited coming after a loss, but hey, man, we just pulled off like the biggest blockbuster trade of the year, and man, I'm excited to see what this defense can do with it.
Pretty sure we're still the number 1 team in the AFC, though.
Oh, for sure.
So not that upset. Still number 1 seed, and you got the number 1 corner in the NFL. So can't be too upset. Hopefully this was the wake up call, that they needed to say, like, hey, look, like we can be beaten, because the Rams one was a really close game. Like that was Adonai Mitchell's fault twice. But then again, hey, if you didn't put yourself in that position, then you got to worry about that, that whole adage. But yeah, bro.
I'm going back to a comment that he said, funny that the Jets got Adonai Mitchell because they just got a wide receiver for dropping the ball, crossing the goal line. That's funny.
Wow.
That's good stuff. But yeah, so I think it's a good place to wrap it. I know you're doing your Kingmaker Sports show here in a little bit.
30 minutes, yeah.
30 minutes. So make sure you head over to their Kingmaker Sports, like, share, subscribe to that channel as well. And do it here. Again, we're doing that giveaway. So can't win it if you're not joined. We got 30 people watching, so make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hey, Colts fan, not a Colts fan, we love to talk football. Hell, if you're a Falcons fan, Steelers fan, you want to gloat,
come on.
We welcome it, man. We love the conversation. So, but yeah, that's a good place to wrap it. We'll be back to you most likely Friday, and yeah, y'all be good people. Go Colts.
Hit that notification bell so you know when we're going.
Yes, sir. We'll see y'all in a few days. Y'all enjoy this trade, and yeah, we'll see you for the preview.